This meeting is being recorded.
Okay, so holiday planning. So if you check out that guide that I did, there's like a notes section so you can write down all the ideas in case you want to look back at them, maybe share with your team. And then you can actually go through and plan out your holiday plan by month, which is really important, you guys, to think about these dates and what that looks like. So I'm going to actually share my screen with you guys. And I will be also handing out an entire guide of all the links and stuff that people are going to be sharing today. So don't worry, you're going to get this. But I want to share with you guys, Post My Party did this. Can everybody see it? I'm hoping, because now I can't see you. But it's going to be kind of small on here. But if you go to that holiday plan guide that I just showed you, the red arrows are all these days that they have crossed off that you want to consider building rapport, doing outreach, and focusing less on sales pitches and more on just like loving on people through the holidays, basically. And I thought that was really cool to have that all in one place. And that's why I put that on that guide. I think that's really important. So if you go to this guide here, these red arrows are the days that they are just saying, hey, don't really do a ton of sales pitches, which work out perfectly to what it is that we are doing.
My mess is all messy.
Yep, you need to go lay down in bed and I'll be right there. She's supposed to be in bed right now. Sorry, guys. So there's that to show you guys. So hopefully that helps you guys kind of start to think about the different dates that you're going to be hosting parties, the different things that you want to do, whether it's team events or stuff like that. You're going to want to really plan it around those days. I know a lot of us are working on booking parties for November, and we're going to want to do that within the first 2 weeks of November because people kind of start checking out. Plus, then you'll get this additional sales that people would make when Zaya does their sales. So to talk to you guys a little bit about what Zaya has done in the past over the holidays, I'm going to be honest, it's never been anything that was like a game changer in terms of, it's not like the whole site is going to go 50% off or buy one 50% off. Like it's never going to be anything crazy like that. Now they've done some crazy stuff this year. So, we never know. But one thing that they have done consistently is they've done Cyber Monday. So the Monday after Black Friday. So they don't do, in all of my years, they've never done anything on Black Friday. They've always done it on that following Monday. I haven't seen them do anything for Small Business Saturday either. That's always been us as reps doing specials. Okay. I'm getting a lot of head nods. Thank goodness. And then, so that's a big one that they do. And then they've done the past 2 years, they've done the first 12 days of Christmas. So those are kind of things that you can kind of think about as you're trying to plan things that you're doing and wanting to go with Zaya. But they'll tell you on the first or a little bit before if they're planning on doing anything, or they won't and they'll just pitch it out. But usually it's some other stuff. And I think Lexi has some examples. So that's good. Okay. Let me go back to my list of what I wanted to talk about. And I'm still sharing my screen, so that's cool. Okay, one thing that I have done every year that a lot of leaders have really loved is I do this all year round, but you don't have to. If you haven't been tracking returns and exchanges all year round, it's okay. You can do this now. But I do, instead of paying anybody's shipping label, I do a $5 credit to my shop for a return or exchange. And so right now, in the next like 10 weeks, I'm going to be sending out reminders, posting in my VIP group. Hey guys, by the way, make sure you use these credits. They expire by the end of the year. I usually get thousands of dollars in sales just from people using these credits. It really pays off tenfold because you guys, if they buy a bomber bra, you still make $2. Typically, people aren't buying a bomber bra with a $5 credit. You're going to get some of those though. So if you haven't done this, you haven't tracked this all year, what you can do is you can actually go into your back office and look up all of your returns and exchanges by order type. So go to January 1st of 2022 and all the way to today, and then change the order type to return or exchange, pull all that list of people. And even though you never told them that they have a credit, who cares? They're not going to remember. So just tell them that they have one, let them know it's, By the end of the year, it's going to expire. So use or lose. And you guys will find that a lot of people do that. Now you have to remind them. I remind people 3 times. So first you get an email from me. Everybody gets an email. Second, you get I put a post out in my VIP group with a graphic that always says like, don't forget credits expire by the end of the year, and you get tagged in that post. And then the third way that I do it is I personally message you. If you use a texting app, I would do texting or personal message, whichever way you get the best results. But I remind people 3 times. Okay. So don't expect that people are going to do it the first time. The first email is going to go out in 2 weeks. And then the post will go out probably the week of November 14th in my VIP group. And then the personal message will go out the week of December 12th. That's how I do it. And that's what I seem to get the best results. And then I just track it as people use it. So that's my biggest tip and something that can produce a lot of sales for you guys over that time. So I think that that's all that I really had planned to say. Oh, one other last tip that I'll give you guys. I wrote down some ideas of things that you can be doing in your VIP group in the month of October. You can do this on your personal page as well, or any other platform that you have. But one thing that is really good in order to start gaining like just knowledge about your guys's your following or your community that you have, the people who might be buying from you, is just start taking polls and gathering information about who people are shopping for, when they like to shop by, things like that. So a poll that you could do, you could make a graphic, but you guys, I would just make it really simple and just kind of do this or that. It's like, do you shop? Do you like to have all of your shopping done before Thanksgiving or before Christmas Eve? Like, make it funny too, right? Do you still do stocking stuffers for your kids and spouse? Like, do some fun things like that. Who are you shopping for? And then name 2 categories. Like maybe it's my dog and my kids or something like that. You can do a couple of those fun ones. Do you do online shopping or in stores? And then ask like different deals. So would they rather have free shipping or buy one, get one, or, you know, buy 2, get 1 free, or 1 for her, 1 for me.
Hey, Mama.
So I could go on and on, but my daughter's going to start annoying the shit out of me here in about a second. So those are just some of my ideas, but I'm going to pass it off to our next leader. I love that you guys are laughing at it because it's real life. Everybody's thinking it. So I forgot who's next. Jamie?
Bree is next.
Yeah, I think. Okay, and I'm unmuted. This is good. Okay, guys. So I am going to be talking about how to incorporate your family in with things. So I would love to hear, and I'm going to open up my little chat. Okay, so you guys can drop it in the chat if you want, but what makes Christmas so special for you? I would love to hear it. So for me, it's a feeling, right? Kind of like Disneyland. Like you go into Disneyland and you just get this feeling of magic, right? I don't know if the joy on your son's face. Yes, I love it. Keep them coming. Seeing your kids light up. So you guys, it's this feeling that you get during Christmas time, the feeling with family, the feeling with your kids, the feeling that you get when you give someone a gift that you know that they're freaking gonna love or that they're gonna hate. And you're like, yes, I purposely did that because I know you're gonna hate this. This is great. So yes, gift giving. Thanks, Lindsay. Quality time. Okay, so we can't necessarily give quality time to all of our VIP people, but what I would encourage you to do is, how do we make it special for them, knowing that this is the feeling that a lot of us cherish and a lot of us that really want? So just like Disney, right? They showcase different things. So when you give someone a gift and they open it and it brings them joy, how can we showcase that in our VIP groups, incorporate that with our families? Because all of these, you guys, it's spending time with our families, giving gifts to our sons, our daughters, your mother-in-law, if you really like her, or things like that. All I can see is Jamie's face. I just see you interacting with everything I say. Okay. I think it's so funny. Okay. But how can we incorporate family into our VIP group? So I would love to know if you guys drop in the chat before I give you ideas, because I think it's fun to hear from everybody else. So how can you include your family into your VIP group this holiday? Sending Christmas cards. Thanks, Jen. A live sale with them. Yes. So reviews, old reviews of your kids. Yes, I love it. So I want to challenge you to take it a step further. Like, how can we serve our VIP groups during the holidays, during October, November, and December? So how can you serve them showing up, giving this magical feeling of your family, because they're supporting you and your family. Even if it's you and your dog, if you're single, I get it. Post pictures of you and your dog. Make sure they know the name of your dog. And if your dog literally has an issue, right? Like, get them involved in your life. So posting, your favorite family recipes from grandma, your family activities. When you go to the pumpkin patch, take a picture of your family and post it in your VIP group. And, like, here's my pumpkin, show me yours. Do a giveaway for that. Get people involved. Lauren, you're laughing at me, but get people involved in these things. So your Christmas pictures, if your kid is screaming their face off on Santa's lap and you're like paying $1 million for the picture, you better fricking show the picture, because I know you stood in line that long. So putting those things out into your VIP group so that they know the family that they're supporting. They know you because you're showing up, you're going live, you're showing pictures, hopefully, but like, how can you include your family? So, family activities, weekly pictures. It would be super cool if every single Sunday you captured, like goofy Sunday family photos. Here is my family throughout the week, the most ridiculous photo that my toddler took, picking his nose, like sticking his hands down his pants, right? Show me what your toddler did, because I know you took a picture. Just things like that, that get people laughing and interacting and knowing. Like, I want the people that support my family, when I say, hey, you truly support my family, I want them to know Colby is crazy and Ryland's my rule follower, right? Like, I want them to know a little bit more about my family. So the polls, Erica kind of already touched on, but really choosing to post pictures about your kids and your family. So another thing that I wanted to just briefly talk about in different things is like making little jokes and inspiration and utilizing those, but instead of just putting a picture of you or a picture of a leaf, put a picture of your family on there. Like, make it personal, give them the feeling that they know who they're supporting during the season, especially during Thanksgiving. You are thankful for your customers. So make sure that they know it. All of November, be so grateful. If you're going to post pictures of your family, talk about how grateful you are, especially during your live. I try to relate to my customers. Hold on, honey. On a real level with just funny little tips and tricks. Like, this is what's going on, but funny little tips and tricks. So like, I've done little crafts with my kids over Christmas, and they get on the video and they go live with me, and then I speed them up so that they don't see that I yell at them. But then I say, hey, I yelled at my kids this whole time that we made this craft, right? But look how cute it is. It's really cute. But showing them how to do something, how can you serve them? I made these cute little gnome things. Ryland, you seriously just farted right by me. That is gross. It smells so bad. So bad. Okay. So, oh my gosh, it's so bad. Okay. And I just lost it. I lost it. Oh my. Okay, let's look at my boy mom. Yeah, it's so
crafts for you. Cute crafts. Show them the cute crafts.
Oh my gosh, my cute little gnomes. Thank you. Bringing me back. So I literally picked out like 3 different crafts to do off of Pinterest, and I took little videos. I even had them wrap presents and sped it up and like included them in part of that. And I think not only is it helping your family interact with Zaya. You want some of these? Okay.
No, Ryland's.
Okay, go get Ryland's. But it is helping including them in the process. Okay. So another thing that I did, and I'm going to flip over my camera and show you guys this, is a Jot form. So what is the purpose of this Jot form wish list? I'm trying to make sure I'm okay on time. So Jot form wish list. So this idea, I got to give all the credit to Kelly Infield, because I literally took her hard work and then I've changed it up over the years. So I've used this 3 years and I've gotten better each time I've used it. So I recreated this specifically for this winter. And I also created Canva graphics that you guys can have and utilize. And all of the links are going to be given to you in an email with everything. Okay, have this one. Have this one, okay?
Why?
So that you guys can use this and tailor it. But I'm going to show you what mine looks like. Also with this jot form, you can use the template that I've already made and change it up. So I'm going to show you what that looks like.
Can you give me that one?
I'm just going to turn my phone around, and I'm sorry that you guys are hearing my kids, but this is real over here. Okay. So this was last year. Oh, can you guys see that? Is it blurry? Oh, it's because I blurred my background. Hold on. Let's unblur and not make my background really cool. There we go. Boom. So this is what I did last year. And look, there's my stinking little kid looking so adorable with the Santa hat that's cut off. Okay. So I said, oh my gosh, I want to make shopping easy for you. Here's your list. And then I attached this little jot form at the very bottom. So you guys are going to get this. So once you click this jot form, this is the new one that's going to pop up, and I'll show you guys. So I'm going to move this over here. So it has my information. You can literally, I'll show you what to do. You click on this, create your own jot form on the very bottom. You have to do it on a computer, bottom right-hand corner. And then you can legit just click this and start altering things. So you can change this up. You can delete this graphic and insert a new one that has your name on it right here. And I have the graphics that go with all of this so that it can go all together. But I put together kind of an overall. So these are graphics of kind of the hot items that are selling right now. So the different sets that are really awesome, how much they all are, my top picks that I absolutely love, that I think are must-haves, the warm and cozy gear that I think anybody could get as a gift and things like that. I did give some more in my Canva link to where you can add to them, but I think 4 is enough. And then I have it on a rotating so that as they scroll down, they're like, oh, it's not just one picture, it's going to go down. So they'll put in their wish list items right here. If they want. And then I took it a little step further because I want them to shop with me for everything. So these are all things that are on Amazon that you can have shipped to them for free. Of course, they need to be ordering Zaya as well, but little slippers that are $19, candle, it's $26. It has a little crackle. It's a wood burning one. I don't know if you guys have ever used them, but they're seriously my favorite and they smell so good. They're like better than Bath and Body Works. These awesome sheets and a gift card to all these different places, like you choose. Different stocking stuffer ideas. And then it has like, are you interested in earning free and half off items by hosting a party? Would you want to be a Zaya representative? Here's the sizing. And here is my family at the very bottom, you guys. And I did the Canva link so that you have it too. But thank you from the bottom of our hearts for shopping with us this Christmas season. This is our family's business, and we truly treasure and are so blessed by your support. Merry Christmas, Anthony, Bree, Rylan, and Colby. And they can submit this form to you. So attached will also be this Canva link, and it has all of these graphics that I created for you guys. So like, here's mine to show you kind of what it looks like. Here's a blank one where you can put in your family, you and your dog, you and your kids, you and your baby daddy, whoever, right? This is one for you to announce. So for me, I just said, allow us to take some shopping off your little to-do list. We'd love to be your little elves, right? And I put little elf hats on my kids just to make it really, really dorky. So, oh gosh, how do I go back? I don't even know now. Oh, there we go. Okay. So there's some other ones that I put, like if you want to make a kids one, if you want to make one for the men, here's a shopping link for you and things like that. But I'm I'm going to turn this back around. My goal for that was to make it as simple and easy as possible, because I feel like working together, you guys can just utilize that, but try to zone in and include your family, because I'm sure they'd love to see pictures of that. So I hope that that's helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Or should we wait for questions at the end, Erica, and pass it off to Jamie?
Yeah, I think if they have questions, just drop them in the chat too.
Perfect.
That way we can keep going, right?
Bree, that is beautiful and genius. But I'm going to be really honest with you guys. Like, sometimes I don't know how to be that fancy, or like maybe you don't know how to use Canva, or maybe you have a husband who doesn't know how to fill out a Jot form or even look at a Jot form. So my advice to you is send those Jot forms to people in your VIP groups. Like, think about your best customers. Like, who are your best customers? Who love, who would buy dirt from you, is what they always say. And so send those to them, let the women fill them out, have them send them back to you, and then make sure that maybe somewhere in there you put their husband's contact information. Because you guys, I'm going to tell you, like, husbands love shopping made simple. And I have a lot of husbands who love to like say, hey, can I get a gift certificate on like Christmas Eve because they forgot to shop for their wife or whatever. So make sure that you have those Jot forms or something like that that you can utilize and send to your best customers and be like, oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Another thing that I did.
Or James, this is for the ladies. Like, this is not for the guys. This is for you or your customer to fill out for them. And then you can call their husband or whoever. And the only other thing that I meant to add that I didn't is really utilizing it. So just like you would mystery bags, you can't post once and expect 5 people to hop on it. Like, I would have run it for a week or 2 and literally post about it 1 to 2 times a day, just like you would mystery bags, or even 3 times. After every single post that you do, say, hey, you could have this on your wish list for Christmas. Don't forget to fill out my Santa I wish list. Here's the link. Like, really making sure that you let them know, hey, this is an option. Okay.
Yes, for sure. And Lacey Lucy is really good at this, you guys. And like in every single post, she'll reiterate whatever it is that she wants to share. So let's say that Bree wants to share this Jot form. So in every single post that you guys are making, so whether you're posting once a day in your VIP groups or 3 times a day, whatever it is, like, email that out, send a text if you have a text service. But you guys, I'm here to tell you that it's those personal messages and personal relationships that, and I know Amy touched on this on her call the other night too. It's sending those personal messages and saying like, hey, your wife filled this out. And I don't know if you've thought about Christmas presents yet, but she's got some things on her wish list. Is there anything that I can help you with? Guys love that. And so I actually made like a Canva graphic this summer where I would put like different outfits together and I would send it to these guys because he really, like, this one guy contacted me and he wanted to give his wife this amazing birthday present because he always drops the ball on her birthday. And so I made like basically a get the look graphic, and I would just put like different things in there that I thought she would like because she's been a member of my VIP group. And I just sent him these graphics and I said, you tell me what your budget is, and then I will put together outfits that are kind of around that budget. And then you tell me what you like. And I made like plugged the things into the graphic, and then I sent them to him and he was so grateful, you guys. So whatever you can do to make their life easier and more simple, to like help them out, because people are busy. So say, I would love to just place this order for you. Text me or call me with your credit card. I'll get it all taken care of for you. You can even have it shipped to your house if they're local, and tell them that you'll gift wrap it. I did that. And he was like so grateful. So just little things like that you can do to add a personal touch. And then I told him, and I said, I'm going to add a little something in there too, like Bree did, like pick out a pair of slippers or a candle or something like that. And I put a little gift in there as well. So make sure, I see Katie saying the hardest part is, I don't know the best way to hunt down the husbands. What's the best way to do that? So, you could put that in the Jot form. You could also, like, if you don't use a Jot form, you could just reach out to these people that are giving you wish lists and say, hey, can I get your significant other's, phone number or whatever, so that I can message him or her. And,
And on that form, there's actually a space like who can I contact for you? So it's giving them all the information, and then it's our job to follow up, respectfully and texting. And I haven't had a husband turn me down. If their wife has filled out a form, they're like, heck yeah, I'm down. Let's do this.
Yeah. Because
So,
guys love simple, and
yeah.
they're like, oh, you want to do your shot? Like, yes, they will totally be super grateful. So don't feel like you're bothering them, and don't feel like you're oversharing these things, because especially with the algorithms and things, you guys, you cannot overshare this stuff. Like, put it in every single post, put it at the end of a post. Like, even if you're sharing about a sweater, like, talk about how this would make a great Christmas gift. I've already started doing that in my VIP group. Like, when the little crossbody bags restock, like perfect stocking stuffer, things like that, and ordering a couple extra things like that on hand that you can, either gift to some of your really good customers, or, sell on your VIP pages, perfect stocking stuffer. So that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about, was like gift guides in your VIP group. I got off on a little bunny trail, but not really, because I was still going to talk about that off of what Bree said. But just, we have 11, I looked it up today, we have 11 Fridays until Christmas, girls. So I feel like people in my VIP group are shopping early. People that have been in there for a while have asked, like, oh, is Zaya going to do that extended return policy? Because I'm starting to do my Christmas shopping. So I'm hoping that Zaya does announce that like super soon. I feel like they usually do it towards the end of October. Is that correct, Erica? Like, is it usually around Halloween that they do that, where they extend it for like 60 days or 90 days? Anyway. Somebody said November 1st. Yeah, it's usually around end of October. So just like tell them, hey, if you've got some things, like, just know that that's coming, because I has always done that since I've been here. But talking about, like, you could do a post on, like, in your VIP page or your parties, like, here's some gift items or ideas for stocking stuffers, or gifts for teachers, or things like that are $35 and under, $50 and under, gifts for her, gifts for him, gifts for kids, gift for teachers, gift for your friends. I know the duffel bags are going to be restocking, get those pre-order lists, things like that. Like, and we are going to have, Lauren is working on some graphics. She told me that they probably wouldn't be ready till like November 1st, but she is working on some graphics that we'll be able to share with you guys, so that you can put them in your stories. You can use them in your VIP parties. And I'll even try to get them done before November 1st, honestly. And I'm happy to share that stuff with you guys. But like Erica said, like, asking questions, like, when you guys start your Christmas shopping, because I do feel like people are shopping a little bit earlier this year to spread out things. So just keep that in mind, that, we've only got 11 weeks. That's not that far away. The other things that I wanted to touch on, and I don't want to go too in depth because I know Lindsay's going to talk about this as well, is vendor events and open houses. I just wanted to share a couple things. When we were in Utah, Bridget, who is just like, I just love Bridget, but she, on her phone screensaver, she actually has a QR code of her VIP group, or it may be to her Zaya website, but she has that cue card on her screensaver. So when you guys are going to like vendor events or doing an in-home party or anything like that, put that in your, like, put it in a picture frame or put it on your screensaver. And one thing that I like to do at vendor events is, I'm like, hey, if you join my VIP page today, I'm going to do a free drawing for a bomber bra or something like that. And then you could have that like on your screensaver that day. And it makes it like so simple. So you're not like, oh my gosh, like trying to find the link and things like that. Whatever you guys can do to simplify things for people and make things as easy as possible for your customers, I think is super key during the holidays, because everybody is super busy. My other advice is to link arms with other direct sales companies. So if you have a friend that does Saint Makeup or Arbonne or anything like that, if there's no vendor events in your area that you know of, or maybe they're full, create your own. Link arms with some of these girls. You guys, some of these girls have some really great ideas or are willing to share some of their ideas. And I love like linking arms with people like that, because it's one, it's fun, but two, I mean, you never know, like their company could sell or whatever, and you're just networking and making friends. I mean, I know, oh, what was the company that just, was it Stella and Dot? So like make those relationships count, because you never know what's going to happen with things like that. And then the other thing I do tell people is when you are doing like an in-home event or something like that, keep it really simple. Don't stress out about like, oh my gosh, I have to have this huge spread of food and I've got to get all this stuff set up and I have to have the perfect whatever. You guys, you don't have to be perfect. And I'm telling you guys this because I used to really, really struggle with this. Somebody said, keep it simple, make something salty, something sweet, and have something for them to drink. And just like, don't feel like you have to overdo it. You can do something once a month. You can do, like, I know Natalie Robinson did this. She did like little sip and shops, or like Saturday morning, she would do open houses, you know, a couple Saturdays a month leading up to Christmas. So you could pick like a Thursday night and a Saturday or something. And then my best advice to you again is to really create a buzz about these things and to really like overshare. You might think you're oversharing, but you're not. So letting your VIP customers know, and your customer base know that like you have this going on. And even if they're not local, offer to be your, like their personal shopper. Say, hey, I know you're not local, but I'd love to help you, you know, online. And you can do things like that. So just making it really personal, creating those like lasting relationships with people, and making things as simple and as you can for your customers. So my best advice, and I learned this from yours truly, Miss Erica Harold, is front load your month leading up to these holidays, you guys. Thanksgiving is at the end of the month. Christmas is at the end of the month. So think about booking all of your parties. If you've never done a mega party, maybe you try a mega party for the first time. Or if you're one of those people that does individual parties, like get them booked in the first couple weeks of the month, because I am telling you, people are traveling. They're thinking about like family things. The moms, hello, we all have like a bajillion things to do. We have to do all the shopping. We have to do all the cooking. Like we get overwhelmed. So make it, think about like you and what you would want in your ideal world, and create that for your customers. Okay. Have fun, just have fun in your VIP groups, you guys. I did like on the 12 days of Christmas with Zaya, I went live every single day in front of my Christmas tree. Every night at like 7 o'clock, I would go live in front of my Christmas tree. And like Bree said, I would try to bring my family into that. My family doesn't love social media, so that was very hard, but I did get my husband to go on. And you guys, when my husband went live, I sold some men's crap, and I don't sell a lot of men's crap. So like start like telling, you know, like, hey, I really want to do this. Will you come over? Invite one of your girls to come over. Ask your husband to go live, things like that, and just make it fun. But don't feel like you have to do all of these things. Just pick like a few things and focus on those things and keep reiterating it in your posts and just have fun with it. So I'm going to hand it off to Linz, and we will answer all of your questions at the end.
All right. Thank you, Jamie. Okay. So I'm going to keep it fairly short and sweet because I want to honor all of your times, and we're already 34 minutes in. Okay. Friendsgiving. I know some of you guys did this last year. Last year, a bunch of us did a Friendsgiving event, and it's hosted in your VIP group. But what made it kind of fun and different was that I selected 10 people in my VIP group that were great customers, or maybe new customers, but were loving the brand. And I said, hey, I'd like to have you as one of my special Friendsgiving VIPs. I'm going to put you in a specific group chat, and there's going to be like additional discounts, additional incentives, additional promos that are just for you. Are you interested in doing this? And if they said yes, I would put them in the group chat. I only had like, I don't think I had any more than 12. Like I kept it small. Okay. So it's 5 days of basically flash sales that you put in your VIP group, and there's a specific time that it's in your VIP group. So I think mine was from like 7 p.m. until midnight. Okay. So every night, anyone in my VIP group was able to participate in my Friendsgiving. There was a specific flash deal they had from 7 p.m. till midnight, but my VIPers in my group chat, they had all day to claim this deal. Okay. You don't have to write notes. Don't worry. I'm going to give you everything. So I also did mystery hostess. Okay. So for my girls that were in my VIP DM chat, I said, every single order that comes to me in the next 5 days in my entire VIP group, you guys are going to be in the running to win the rewards. Okay. And that kind of like incentivized them to continue to post and continue to share pieces. And they were more interactive in my VIP group because they knew the more sales, the more rewards for them. And I kept them up to date. Hey guys, as of today, you guys have $20 or $25 and 2 have a bite. Like I kept them up to date with where we were. A lot of interactive graphics, which I'm going to give you the Canva links of what we did last year. And I posted that not only in my DM chat, but also in my Facebook group. So it was like a 5-day of Friendsgiving fun event in the month of November. One thing I also did for my 10 girls was that I gave each of them their own personal shopping link. So they used that link during Friendsgiving and they continued it to the rest of the year. I'm like, hey, you can do this now. And then if all you have to do is place 3 orders by the end of December, I told them end of December was their end cutoff. And if you place 3 orders, you can get your own rewards on top of all the rewards that you're going to get if you win the mystery hostess. Okay. How do you market for an event like this? So marketing is key. You can't just like pull this up one day and then run with it and expect it to be a grand slam. Okay. You have to email your customers. Changing your Facebook banner, if you don't do that often, you should. That is huge when it comes to Facebook algorithms. For whatever reason, that like you go to the top of everyone's list when you change your banner. So make sure that if you're not doing that, start doing it. You're going to post about it in your VIP group. You're going to post about it on your personal page. You're going to talk about it in your stories. And when you talk about it in your stories, you're going to do a poll asking questions pertaining to what you're talking, the Friendsgiving, or like, do you prefer stuffing or green bean casserole, or do you just hate Thanksgiving? Like, it doesn't all have to be positive. Okay. I actually hate all Thanksgiving food. I think it's an awful food day. I like the idea of it, but I don't like the food. I know. I'm sorry, Jamie. But one thing that I just learned recently is like when I was doing polls, I was always doing positive things. Like, do you love it or do you absolutely love it? You don't have to do that. Okay. You can do a negative, like, no, Lindsay, your shirt's awful. I hate it actually. Who cares if people do that? But your algorithm's going to go up and the likelihood of people seeing your post, whether people liked it or not, is higher. So you don't always have to have 2 positives when it comes to the polls. Okay. Make sure you have a turn on your notification post. Make sure that's interactive, like they share that they actually did it. And then post lots of interactive graphics pertaining to the event that you're about to host in your group. Okay. So the marketing of this is key. I usually start marketing of an event like this, like 3 to 5 days, 4 maybe is the sweet spot before it actually happens. Too far in advance, people are bored with you by the time the actual event happens. Too close, nobody knows about it because the likelihood of them seeing your 1 or 2 posts wasn't good enough. So make sure you do that. Okay. If you're thinking flash sales and you're like, Linz, I cannot afford to give any more discounts. You don't have to. You can use hostess rewards of previously saved parties. This time of year, I usually try to stack up a few parties and I use my rewards to give people discounts. So you can do BOGO deals. You can do spend whatever much and get a bomber bra. You can do a lot of different things with your rewards. Okay. So it doesn't have to be actual cash out of your pocket. Use what we have. So that is the Friendsgiving event that we did last year. That was super fun. It was really successful for me. I think the link was like a $2,000 link that we raffled off. And I gave my 12 girls in the DM chat, like, do you want to do winner takes all, or do you want to split it up? And they all voted to split it up. So I kind of love that. They were in the Friendsgiving mood. Okay. So that is the first event that I did last year that I highly enjoyed. The next thing that we're going to be doing this year, which has not happened yet, so keep this in mind, but I'll tell you what we are going to do. So I'm based out of Maryland, and we have a pretty large team here in Maryland. So I put out to my local Maryland, Virginia, and DC is the DMV. So I put out to my local DMV girls, are you interested in hosting an in-person sip and shop this year? And all of the girls that were interested in participating, I put in a group chat and we collaborated, and this is what we are running with this year. We are going to be at a gym next month, and there's 13 of us that are going to be doing this together. We are going to have light hors d'oeuvres. Like Jamie could not be more correct in the fact that like you don't need to throw a whole buffet at them. Like light food is fine. In my opinion, give them like a drink, give them light food, and you're good. all the people that are participating with me, we like to drink. So we're going to have champagne, we're going to have wine, because give me a glass of wine and I'm going to buy a lot of stuff from you. We're going to be at the gym, and it's an open house type situation. So people can come and go as they want. It's going to be like a 2.5 hour, 3 hour window. We are only focusing, we're not going to have like cash and carry or anything like that. It is very specifically focused on the holidays. We are going to have looks for men, women, and kids. And it is going to be, we're going to have mannequins, and we're going to have it like laid out as like a flat lay. And I'm talking like jewelry, I'm talking shoes, I'm talking bags, Zaya and not Zaya. Okay. So if I have an entire outfit and I have a crossbody from Amazon, on that crossbody, I'm going to have a QR code of where they can purchase that crossbody, because I'm giving them the entire picture. I'm not just selling Zaya, I'm selling them an entire outfit that they could gift somebody for the holidays. We are only going to be doing flat lays and inspirational looks of pieces that are in stock. What's the point in doing a pre-order list for something that's going to restock early December? Because who knows if it's going to. So we're not really going to pick what outfits we're going to focus on until like 5 days prior to the event, because we want to be really specific and intentional in what we're selling. We want the pieces that we're focusing on to be in stock and ready to go. So when somebody comes over to me and is ready to shop, I'm like, you can get all of this shipped to your house today. Okay. Not like, I'll put you on my pre-order list for this, and this one should be back soon. Cross my fingers, who knows? No, I can get it to you like now. Okay. We are going to have a section for men, a section for kids, and a section for the ladies. Now we're going to have, again, in stock, current, seasonally appropriate clothes. So I'm not going to be highlighting Havana tanks. I'm going to be highlighting our hoodies and our joggers, and I'm going to be highlighting metallics. Pray to God they're back in time. I'm going to be highlighting everything that people could wear to Thanksgiving or to Christmas or to New Year's. Like, that's what we're focusing on. And our hope is if that we are specific and intentional in what we're promoting, we will sell that, because we're not throwing everything at them. We're only focusing on what they would want for this time of year. Okay. Every single person that comes to this event and purchases a $59 purchase or more is an automatic winner with Lindsay the Elf. Okay. I'll have to get some elf feelers. So what's going to happen is if they spend more than $59 with me, and so there's 12 reps coming, right? But if it's my customer, it's my customer. They're shopping with me. I'm going to have a frame of all 12, 13 reps that are there with QR codes saying like Lindsay, Erica, Jamie, Lexi, and it's going to have their QR code. So if they're shopping and they're ready to go and they're like, oh, where's your link? They can just scan the QR code of the rep that they're there for. Okay. So if they spend more than $59 or more with me, and everyone agreed to this that we're doing it with, they are automatic winners. So they're either going to get a $25 Zaya credit with me or any item half off. Again, we all said that we will have at least $1,000 link ready to go to give to our customers that come to this event. So if that's the case, that's 6 $25 credits, and that's 4 half off items. That's 10 customers. If I have 10 customers that order with me, I'm probably already over $1,000. Okay. So those links and all of those credits that I'm giving them, we're not doing bundles. We're not doing spend this and get this. You're an automatic winner, and it's $0 out of my pocket. It is only being used with rewards. Okay. I talked really fast. I'm so sorry, but that's what I have for you guys. And then Lexi is going to close it up for us. And thank you so much.
Awesome. I love that idea. Okay, I'm going to really talk about a customer appreciation event I did with my team last year, and then show you some quick gifts, prizes that you can use in the event or in your own VIP group. So I find the holidays to be overwhelming. My first year, I wanted to do all the things. I really didn't have a plan because I wanted to do all the things, and it was super stressful. And my PV was not anywhere near where I wanted it. So I would highly recommend focusing on 1 to 3 things and just running with those. Sometimes less is more. You're not going to feel as overwhelmed that way. So last year, I wanted to cushion my PV going into December, as well as help my team do the same thing. So we did a customer appreciation event and called it Jingle Mingle. You've probably maybe done something similar earlier on in the year, like a spring fling or just a group event with your team or other teams within Zaya. But the whole point of me doing this with my team, it was a 5-day event right after Thanksgiving. We ran it from November 30th through December 4th, kind of one of those fast, fun and done type of things. But we wanted to really cushion our PV and start out really solid in the month of December, since people kind of start dwindling depending upon your group. They kind of start dying off halfway through the month, focusing on family things. So before I dive into that really quick, I do want to talk about, this did overlap with Zaya's 12 days of Christmas. Obviously, I didn't know what they were going to be doing. I was hoping they would do something, but I thought whatever it is, if they do something, I can kind of maximize on that. So a lot of things that they did last year were spend this much, get this amount in a gift card. So like spend 100, get a $10 gift card. And I was like, well, I'm going to give you the same amount of gift card and double it and match it. Other things they did was percentages off different things. I think they did like sports bras, and I had done something where they're like 15% off. Zaya did. And then I said, if I sell X many, then I'm going to give a free runaway. You could also add on to the percentage. Like if Zaya is doing 15% off, you could add 5, you could add 10, whatever is in your budget. If you wanted to do that and kind of maximize on that, whatever I did in my VIP group, I upped it in this customer appreciation event, because these were some of my top best customers that were shopping, and I really wanted to spoil them and make them feel that they were getting a different deal than what was just going on in my VIP group. So, but everybody's really good on this team about sharing what they're doing and sharing graphics. So I feel like that's one of the low stress things. Like you can probably bank on Zaya doing something. It's just, what is it going to be, right? So for the customer appreciation event that we did, obviously you can call this whatever you want. You could do like Holly Jolly Zaya, Deck the Halls with Zaya. I think there was a Grinch theme last year that another team did. How Zaya Stole Christmas or something along those lines, but Google it, Pinterest names, Pinterest, what you could do for games too. Like there's endless options, but we did an early bird the first day. We kept gifts $10 to $15, where if you purchased that day by midnight, you were one of 5 people that got entered. And for the prizes, we did daily outfit themes. So these are some of our good customers that are shopping with us. They already know about Zaya. They know the ins and outs. They have a ton of Zaya. So we wanted to do themes. So we had a holiday party theme one day, a comfy cozy theme, an everyday casual, and endless versatility the other 4 days. So the other days we did a daily giveaway, which were $10 gift cards. And you could do interactive posts that are Zaya or non-Zaya. Keep it fun, keep it simple. I do recommend, and maybe you already do this, but I never say like it's for a $10 gift card. I just say it's for a gift card, because I want people to participate regardless the amount that I'm giving away. But you could do fun lives, some reels in it. You know, you could do anything about holiday treats too that you're making for your kids. Obviously showcasing Zaya in the multiple ways that you're styling it, have somebody go live. You could do wrapping tips. You could incorporate mega prizes. We had mega prizes at the end where everybody had a $10 buy-in to participate. But a lot of mega prizes, like depending upon what you do for those, you know, maybe it's things that you wear with Zaya, like boots, jackets. Obviously somebody probably in your group has those items or wants those items, and you could go live and hype them up even more, show how they can be incorporated with Zaya or how to use them or why you love them, but just make it entertaining. People purchase when they're entertained. And again, these are some of your top customers or people that you could use to that are loving Zaya, but really just showcasing stuff and making it fun and entertaining. So we did mega prizes, like I said. We had people, if you booked a party or made purchases depending upon the amount, it kind of went up in the entries depending upon the amount that you spent. You got entries into the mega prizes that way. And I will say my group that I did it with was not super huge. So you don't have to feel like you have to have tons and tons of mega prizes. I think we had like maybe 5 mega prizes, and it went off really, really well. It was a lot of fun. The only thing I would do different is, like I mentioned, really add some entertainment to it. So the last thing that we did, which is really important, is the private chat group that you're going to have. We invited 10 to 15 people per person, and then you have that private chat with them where you share your shopping link and any specials that you're running. And like I said, with my VIP group and this personal or private chat group for this event, I did make those promos or those special deals a little bit different for them. I also ran some happy hour specials the last couple of evenings too, just so that they got in on some really steep discounts. So I think one of them one night was like, buy any pair of leggings, get a $5 bomber bra, and I used my rewards for that. The $5 basically just covered what it would cost for me to ship it to them, but really banking up your rewards, even like Lindsay mentioned, is really helpful because then it doesn't cost you anything either. Another fun one that I did, which I don't know if I would do this one again, but it was kind of fun, was make me an offer. And this was the last night I did this. And people would, let's say they wanted a tank and a shirt. They made me an offer, which of course they all lowballed me on that, which was kind of funny. But whenever I countered, they always took the offer, which was still kind of fun to do with them as well. It was just something different that I hadn't done before. But again, just making it fun. There's no right or wrong way. And I did these happy hours specials at different times in the evening, just because I had different customers in different time zones as well. And I ran them for like 2 hours at a time. So the other thing I would mention about your chat group as well, just make it fun and interactive each day. You could even pull them at the beginning and be like, what are you looking for? What are you shopping for? Who are you shopping for? And try to kind of base your specials or any fun deals around that as well. So I'm going to quick show you some prize options that you could use in your group, your VIP group as well, that I really like. If you guys don't have organza bags from Amazon, you can type that in, put tons of fun little things in here. It just makes it look more Christmassy and fun. I really love any of our socks. You can break these up, these multi-packs, put our Zaya hairbands around them and stick a lotion, a chapstick, a candy cane chocolate, whatever you want to stick in them. And it's super cute that way. The other thing is, I'm not going to show you all of these, but Ulta every year has a sale where it's like, I don't know, buy 5 different items, you get them each for $1, but they have things like loofahs, hand lotions, fingernail files, chapsticks, bath bombs, and I think they always run it in November, maybe closer to Black Friday, I think, but I think it's usually mid-November. But these are great things to stick in these organza bags, and it only costs you like $5, and they look like $1 million gift, right? Some other fun stuff, if you don't have gift card boxes, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Target, Amazon have super cheap. I think these were $1.58 for 3. You could get the boxes even. I know Kylie Brisk has gift cards that she sold last year. I don't know if she sells them this year or not, but something to give to your customers so they actually have a gift they can physically give to somebody if they're doing a gift card. Old Navy, they have fun fuzzy cozy socks for super cheap too. You could always do lots of fun options. I know Hobby Lobby also has, these are some fun glasses. They come in a variety pack of just different fun things you can wear and go live in your VIP group as well. Something that was kind of a big hit, which I was kind of surprised about, is I found these hot chocolates on Amazon, and there's a 4-pack. It was chocolate supreme, French vanilla, salted caramel, and mint. And I stuck these in with socks and Color Street as well. So if you have friends that are selling other things like Beauty Counter, Color Street, those are other great things you can include with gifts and prizes. And then you're also supporting another small business. So those were some things that were great for me last year. And I actually have extras of this year. So I'll probably be doing some of those again. But my biggest advice is just have fun with it. Don't overthink it. Have a plan so you feel less stressed. And less is more. Like, you're busy, your customers are busy. And when you have 1,000 different promos and things going on, they get lost and it gets to be overwhelming for you. So have a plan, prep it, rep it, sell it, don't overthink it, and just have fun. So that's all I have. I don't know if you want to do questions, Erica, or if you kind of want to just wrap it up since it's almost 8.
I mean, I'm good. I don't know if there's any questions that are not answered. Everybody good? Awesome. Well, let's crush it, ladies. Make it a great holiday season. We'll talk to you guys soon.